Okay, so you've trimmed the music, you have recorded your rapping, now what? Okay, so if you look at my screen, you can see my rapping line is not one whole long line. Okay, so this is another trick you can do. In case you recorded it all at a go, then you decided, hey, actually I want some break here, I want some break there, you can do the slicing, which I showed you just now. Okay, and then move it to the certain places. Otherwise, you can just record, for example, okay, even my lines, they've like my line 5 has become two lines, line 4 has become two lines, and so on. So I've also created the spaces so I know roughly where are my spaces when I record. Okay, so you can pause and then record the next one, next segment, for example. Okay, so this is how I've kind of split it. Okay, then you notice there's a third line called background. Okay, so here's where I want to introduce you to the different special effects that you can do. Okay, so right now, if you listen, okay, I've just added this simple background thing. Okay, just it's a bit cheesy, but never mind. Okay, it just says like since mine is about virus, right? So I just did a background like vocal virus thing. Okay, so let's just have a quick listen.
This virus is just killing me. Stuck within these walls, talking through a screen. Will it really ever just disappear, or do we just gotta keep wondering?
Okay, so you get the idea. So it goes on like in the background here and there. Okay, of course it has to fit with your beat and everything. Okay, so keep a listen out for that. So you can try to do something like that. You have noticed that there's this effects thing as well. Okay, so there's various effects that you can put even for my own rapping after I rap. Okay, so you should do it first without meddling with all the effects. Otherwise, you'll experiment with all the effects and you will not get your task done. Okay, so now that I've already done my task, I've already recorded my rapping, which is the basic. I can go and see the effects that I want to use. So there's tons of effects when you do it on the computer. Okay, when you do it on your phone, it's a bit limited, but just look out for this FX thing. So for that rapping one, I click effects, then I have tons of options. Okay, so I tried earlier, if you listened or if you saw on my screen for the background vocals, I've used this psych vox thing. Okay, so now let's try maybe a different one for you just gotta try and see here what you like. There's this dub verb. It's okay. Let's have a listen. So it will automatically change it for you. Let's start here.
This virus is just killing me. Stuck within these walls, talking through a screen.
Okay, it's kind of echoey. Maybe it's too much for me. I think you can also adjust it over here, but I'm not gonna go into that. Okay, all this rapping is getting my tongue and mouth confused. So let's try a different effect since that was too echoey. Okay, of course you can try it one by one and then listen. There's some sounds which I'm sure some of the boys will be very excited to use, some weird robotic sounding things. Okay, so you can try that out. I think earlier I tried one that was pretty good. Which was it? The double echo maybe. Echo double, this one. Okay, so let's try it. But it may sound a bit similar to the background, so I have to experiment and try different things.
This virus is just killing me. Stuck within these walls, talking through a screen. Will it really ever just disappear, or do we just gotta keep wondering?
Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear, but there's some weird crumbly sound in my background, but it's okay. Hopefully it doesn't affect the actual song. Okay, so let's say I like that, then I can continue. Okay, so you go and experiment now, try and change. Okay, so two things. One of it is I see whether any other sound suits your rap better. Okay, and the other one is try and add in some background improvisations. Okay, so I like this virus. It's a very simple, follows that beat, then it continues. Okay, you can try that. Okay, or you can add in some yes or something. Okay, here and there in your rap. So to do that, just once again, take note, you just need to add tracks. So you can add up to 12 for our free account. So you can just go ahead, add, if you don't want to do it in the same line or you want to use a different effect, for example, that's when you add a track. So I add a track, voice, and then I can straight away go and figure out what effects I want and what I'm actually going to say, okay, for that part. So I've added mine also into my plan, like over here, this virus in the background. So I guess I can add it into the different segments that I'm doing. Okay, then this drag plus echo, maybe that's an example. I must go and try and figure out how to do another line where I have to drag and echo. Okay, so you can hear that probably in my final work. Looking forward to yours too.